We're going to be climbing up again. Decipher, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Yes, and the wait is over.
Yeah, the hour's here.
The stage is yours.
Okay. Words, words, words. Words, words, words. With creed we sealed our faith. Allegiance to go further, go stronger. Blood for brothers. But sometimes we feel that pressure on us. We're like bullet wounds. Catch me scratching my head. Tunanin ashana. They say I dey catch fire. Poetry inferno. Words weighing heavy. Brass palms. Offering in brave tongues. Unconcealed fire. Blue flames. We study on the low. One Kenyan St. Louis. The brother is too sharp. Porcupine clothing. She said, don't prick me. Sorry, I'm precarious. Brown soft guy. Peanut butter. Brown skin girl. Sister Dabino. Treat me sweet. Like I'm treating diabetes. She's running in my blood. In a circle of dialysis. Poetry framed me. A hunter on a wall. Kamani, the feeling of nemesis. The blacker the berry, the more utterly we eat. Poetry in verse, flowetry correct. Finesse if we converse, dollar if we convert, fisty if we combat. I stick to poetry, Kamar Jamage, the demons I combat. If my poetry no they back, I for no come back. Missionary no they run, I don't come back. We they wear better cashmere. Bamuk and Shinkaya Mia, Dan Babar Irimia. Poets are not smiling. Kalmomi Samia, event of scribes. Na karantana iya. Muna bude litafi. Bamu murfingia. Poetry celestial, poetry samania. Weave words that we may smile. Weave that we may be dignified. Weave of passions, pin for desires. Gather the children. Weave them endless tales. Summon the sages. Let them weave alongside, puzzle and magic, but for truth and heavenly sermons, call forth the poets, the givers, the seekers of sacred poetry. On the altar of life I offer my preserved words. Let our eyes see the light, decipher the riddle of the sun, unravel the whisper of unfamiliar tongue. Which of the 12 tribes of ancient I belong? I'm just a 13th warrior alone. I've quest so long. Now I am the wisdom clone. Half-life was loon like half of lost moon. You dread the unknown, I traverse the unknown. If darkness prevails in your heart, poetry step up with mystery. I'm getting old. My thought is getting cold. Death trails. Alone, alone, I wrote my gun too soon, soon in a dreadful afternoon before the scarlet days come. Urban poetry, how my words unweaving. Vintage delivery. Cause this word entangle, black and white engaging, migrants endangered, fireflies, magic and light, COVID and lice, beneath the waters truth lies, deep into the night, you'll find your light. Omicron like Marvel, movie, we marvel, demons in the air, but we're Max Panther, we're kind forever, send my name over, not my kind out there. I'm like kings on ever. I am like cons and over. Variant. Gaskiya, my kind no day. Even ka in day. Relic and time. Rely on me. For good cruise. I speak epic. Epicurus. Black words. Tachicurus. Words going wild. Wild wind. Wild sound. Dear heavens. Listen to my earthly story. I'm coming home in a blast of glory. Through the gate of light, darkness, daughter of grace, pigment. You walk with grace, I sleep with grace. A heaven's guest with earthly praise. Through labyrinth and maze, like na person wake up maze for me, I go amaze. Z maze, the harchan Adamu, Suna Masara, Maza Atikim Maserati, passing the city of skulls to immortality. I am not too much to bear, I am five alive. Too much juice, too much words. Kalma, kalmomi, you can't count, Kamar al-Kama. Kama is Rafin Kasa, Say Monachi Takasa, Takuntana, the milk tit, Hakorin Yara. I love blacks cause I have to. Raven, we will become legends too, we will become ancestors true. Ashes of the burned scroll, I phoenix the legend. Naku Asani, Namu Gangare, we know the tire. Kuna Kala Munabash, no red cups. Calabash, red light flicker. Poetry said I thrill her. I can't spoil her. Motion picture thriller, Harkan universal picture, Gamu Alliance, Gate, we start being cheetah. Niger is wild, not your wild. I am the honor among stiffs. Christ-like the sacrifice, saying Akasha Wuta to let the smoke go. You want to win the game, but we tie with black suit and white roses out of thorn. I am the throne, grazing no my words, no beef. Green anarchists everywhere good. Mona wanka, mona some sea fish. We're still flying and shining, silver birth things. Dunia kananede. Ba achinta de chokali. Seda Talia. I don't go for the vine, I go for the wine. Co baby Talia. Card Pauls, pass it to your cool card. Dolls, no rented palms. So poetry is like inter schools teaching, so we do more courses. Sooner Chiki, they can't come out, we'll flow them, we'll end their course. They can't raise you from the dead cause Godo died. 99 days for the feed, but we murdered the owner. No loss was caused, no loss was false, but the oracle falls. Red head is not blue blood. 2. If the sky is not our limit, why we sometimes fall? It's limitless. You can't stand tall when you're shot. Kevin Hart. You can't stand tall when you were shot. Now I used that before. You can't stand tall when you were shot. Kaskida Yilyok, Kunchi Sa'a, Muma, Munchi Sa'a, Ma, Munchi Kata, Koka, Tuanzarto, Munachin Awat, Jogama. I say it's possible for blacks. Obama, you looked at me at the top and praised. Oh, Sama, heaven is near. Be or never, good Samaritan. There's nothing holy in the woods, they are all wild. Not Hollywood. Forces from the past, Hannah died from the little cut on her wrist. Leukemia, this cold world is killing us. Pneumonia, poetry's evergreen, I can't leave it. Kirana, cactus, no, I am not lactose intolerant. Artemis, Tana Kirana, my lines are stroke of genius. Lions, Anna, hey, they are legendarily rich, ain't lying. Lionel Richie, I'm coming through with poetry cause no one does it better. General Ba Meyi, I'm sharing words to start beef. Tom Tick, Jerry Gana, Ka. Delivery is out of this world, P is born. I am the owner of my lines. Fiber optics, we love it in a dark corner. Sometimes cockroach moves, but still following that spotlight. Harkan Shinge, with precept, prayers, days to night, staring at the sky for rain and light, for bread and might. Weaving reality, purgatory and bless. For through your heart is a temple, you will find fellowship in the scarlet heavens, O wide utopia. These words are written from insomnia. They don't sleep or sleep in this slippery reality or in this sleepless night of great calamity. But you see, I am heavy with words, this poetry, maternity. I deliver me from the pen of serpent who cannot paint you beautiful, but to gay color you colorful. The gods are not to be fooled. I am just cold. I am not too cool. The Aldo will not go to school. OTT will not own a pair of shoes. Art, freaking child, you will not die of famine and fever. Follow your art that makes Asha a diva. Follow your heart that makes reader a leader. But you see, I am giving these words. Call me giver, seeker, like Apostle Peter, Prince, teacher, blessing, eater, be calm, tornado, Rita. I don't do metaphor. I just do metaphor. I don't dream punch is my standard these days cause I daily trust in poetry. Mana, when the glory comes, would you be called? I stand to recall, total recall. Poetry is free, dumb, not so dumb and Gomorrah. Strong and tall, Itachan, Gora. The kadang matanka ikan shiga bakin Gora. Her name is Cora, she's correct. I score her, system illusion of humanity. Secret offer of fraternity. Hymns of mortals immortality. Magic and shadows of earthly proof true valley forge of eternity and heavenly grudge. I am constrained in a constant change. I don't spit bars, I just crowbar. Breaking news, poet in a rage. I've seen brutality and siege. I've seen beauty, despair. I've seen humans conspired. I am a poet, I do sincere. If you're not true to yourself, be inspired. Poetry in motion, tire, burning fear and doubt. Fire, pain and passion give birth to pension at la Uriah. Decipher the prince of words, someone on the door chanting the spell. I can't retire. They need a David King. Abo Kintaku. Sumada agida sona karanchi mona rashi. Abenchima ana raba wa kashi kashi. Ba nama say kashi kashi. You see, I eat slow, come Indian film. I slow mo zalalan koko. I am still farming. Life of a ghetto to one dawa no same old. Same old. Problem quick to enter. Money was so slow. We do illegal. Then we go low. We don't always move. We go slow. I weathered the storm. I stagger in storm. Where's the real door? Yanzu na lapazi ruanzuma kamar JC Jags. Sugar cane flow. This is too much. Zaki kasheku. I am choking you with sweet. Your sugar cane flow. You can't find me in a box. I'm not store. No copy. No photocopy. Bamu papa the paparazzi. Mwana nemat almasihu achikin waazi. Nine magaji. Ina magaji ya we steady march. So jojon hustle bamu gajia. Decipher got art. Decipher got that. Decipher got that. You're my son Auraya. I watch you my wing child coat and Iska. Damn Mariah. They trying to cite me. I go round cyclone. Arewa power just finest. Bamu jide gidi. I wrap this poem around you. Kamar Zani. Mama. Mama, I am sorry I have not become that good sound from the rhythm of your beating. Mama, I am sorry I let the soup sour in your cherished kitchen. Mama was the reflection I saw in a broken mirror. Be careful with the pieces, she said to me, her lovely son. That the road to glamour is grass with dangerous desires, a mirage of greed. We sailed with the tide. Troubled waters. I fought terror in horror. I fit my devotion, poetry, love, and self-revolution. But you see, we was trying to grow. Then troubles the heart. Where Anna Hayaki, Sega Kura. We tried to fight. Dog still done. My heart unrest. Tashin Hankali. Where Mahaukachia Haukankura. Mama, these dreams seem shattered. Tangaras. But you wish me unbroken. Samira. And not to do. Samira. To become successful. And not to become successful. I fall on my knees with the tiny tears. I fall on my knees with 1,000 fears. Mama, reach to me your soft hands. This bleeding heart is still and head bow. I came this far very little. I go sometimes with no cowries, no shillings. And that brings the laughter, cause it tickles. Mama, Mama, I am sorry I have not become that good sound from the rhythm of your beating. But Mama, I have become a poet and they call me Guru. No lie, ba Guru, ba liar. Here I beheld the portrait of you half burned in April fire. The one with dark curls and young smiles. Mama, cause the secret of being patient is to write a sick poem. I am ill. I am ill of illimy. This is not a punchline, this is my best line. I should walk with Peugeot. You're adding tea to trap, I am having tea and poetry. I am too deep, I can bore whole pneumatic driller, poetic instincts. It was my ink that stings. Give me words, or tell that secret kisses, blackmail. But I am a blackmail poet. Give me words deep in honey, she pleads. You have the poet, you don't need the words, no greed. Why I say, me uniting with Maliman. Baba, anxiety cripple my knees, muna sujada kula yomi. We matamu suna sonkwaya, suna kwaya practice, suna karo de duhu, suna blackout, midnight, your dreams you scared you, so I woke up sweating, nightmares, sleepwalking, kuna barchi muna chingaba, shugaban chi. Warning, warning, do not stone your leaders, we be localized, they trying to drown us, we be Ijebugari, if you add more waters, we turn to Calabash, muna chin A-double snakes, Nantarok. When I think A-double snakes down, gas, nam, as who else is asking? Why am I a poet? Call me a bard, not too bad, yeah? Batman, you don't jamagi. I see thy beauty in darkness. Darkness is supreme. And I light the way. Because when daddy left, the question my apartment, they caught me red-handed with red rose. God rose. To say I am sorry, I became wild because he never tamed. I come before my terror and I took the risks. I am feeling like a terrorist. Life feels heavy. Press me. I am feeling like a journalist. Finding faith in cathedral. My youth weak. This weak youth. When daddy left, I believe I can write. That belief is to write. I'm all right. But I don't know how to shave, so I grow me beard. How do I toast a girl or 2 slices of bread? Soon mother gone. When daddy left, no child support. I'm not a fan of the game. I play all the same. But when daddy left, Jamila was offended. She turned and left, in sad steps, with sad face, sibling, with easy eyes, bloodline.
I flow with my friends. Aboki is Ginny, thicker than water. Drip, flow is deep, is rare, my dear. I dare you to take the road of fire and gold, of sages of old. I soil my hands for my plans to grow, for dreams do through. It has to go through purification and prayers, bearer of the gift, carrier of the knowledge, sacrifice go. I learned to give, I learned to weave. Words, I am headed the game now and I face you. Pick up, it's old news. Recap, you press me on the ground and I walk you. Silpa, where soon I shan't the fuck, when I shall know the fuck, can dir more a cop. But when daddy left, the question my apartment, they caught me red-handed, trying to kill Bill, kiss with soyaya, answer with poetry. We hide in a dark alley, quiet, solitary, biting cherries and candies, no commentary. Baba Yani, she turned her back, Tabani Baya, Martin Lots, the question my apartment, they caught me red-handed, that my poetry is bloody. Muzuru, Nachin Hen, killing brothers with Bayani, Harkan Ken, too much lines face to face. Now Ogbomo show, I 3D my words, cinema show, too much lines all round. I should own me a zebra. I go through that line on zebra to Madagascar. My fans now big, have been a windmill. This poetry is too sick, it will sell or kill you. Sickle cell, but to rule your kingdom, you gather your fee. Gaddafi, you see? And daddy left, question my apartment. They caught me red-handed, writing, scarlet, letter. To our past was our path. We part ways with years, always wandering in days when trees bear no fruit. We are cursed with grief. Still here, moonlight, rain never give up on us. Though we're cruel, if that's what nature wants, this is what we'll become. Angels and demons, gods and greed. Some dare the devil feast with God's called feast of legends. Venomous glory, bitter to my tongue story, really. Evolving from our lost Terry. Things are seldom what they seem. Invisible, my personal God. Looking deep. A power to depth. We all have depths. We pay with death. Is this prison or earth? Why birth and death? Is the truth. Man know thyself from the roots. Decipher's transmigration. Poetry reincarnation. I give my gratification for this transformation. The secret of the universe lie within us. Our traitors are us. Too. We killed infantry dream. True. It's a vicious circle. Life. We need a grievous tackle. Life, lies, mind gone stale. At a point we fail. Not though we frail or refuse to sail, it's just life. Nay man can see the tide no time. There's tide in the affairs of men, Julius Caesar. Before he was seized by the Caesar when he thought he was the only Caesar. We're still here, running here and there, finding solace in someone's there. Too much pains to bear. It's clear to hear. Discover yourself here. People like me, people my kind, I am kind, one of a kind, my expression of something not right. Our burden is not light, let's throw hope in darkness bright. Why me, why us, in the midst of standing corpses, a ship before park of wolf, before I return to shadows, before I vanish into the blue eyes. Voices calling, live by the books, oh my thoughts, muffled sound of wisdom she gives. Mother Earth, Father Heaven, dead sleep dream, children of the night. Nameless was the genesis. I went back into the future, outlooked through nature. Escaping the power of dragons, symbols of death and evil, taking road to glory, fame and fortune, surviving 100-headed monsters, purifying soul as sin. I recall the beginning when I was naked in the silent abyss. Creator was named with divine sign, words to fill the void, yearning, craving for what we feel. But thirst is bigger than famish. To be human, secret wishes of my angel, who is my dad, secret of the sun. We're children of the sun. We came with our plan, burning incense and mad to cleanse uncleans, sacrifice words for freedom. Our time draws near, clock whip and tick. I save my breath to live on earth. We broke bread amidst tight time and share like disciples. We took break out of our sin to look for our stars, just to smile, in and out of stress. Amidst the misery lies the hope. I am the axis of truth, messenger of poetry, speaking loud in the wilderness of your heart. I am here to save mine and send the dark ones on the grave. I open the curtain to new life and things we've not dreamed. Begin again, all over again, the noise of joy begin again. For thought is not a weapon, but absence is pain. Let's dwell in the world of light, make memories bright. These words are right, our belief. We live in our belief. To live is belief that life is to live, and truth is to speak as it was given by the African part of poetry. Goddess of poetic flame, bright my ways to fame. I am in chain, in pain, again it hurts not to walk on a lane, revolution lane. Yes we can, my belief and dream from annual Domini. When poetry was not written, revolution was long way home. I am not done, until this revolution makes a new dawn. Fearless morning, Genesis night, we've been living like shadows in a dream. But yes we can, make revolution, law of mortals. the tenderness, softness of a blue sky, a newly born air like a lovely baby bear, and a snow garden, birds, chipping, bottle, flying, memories undying, golden apples, blessings of ripples on dimples makes we people love, music of purified snow, falling, slow, snow white flecks, white guiding white dreams, an epic love and tale leaving tales, exotic smiles with unending tears, after pains of years, is a lamp of love, brightened from the post of fruits, piercing through the heart there is frost. Loving you is an opium, poison, killing me softly, like killing me softly. Everlasting bliss of a place you please, a place in a place I sprung. I need your love like a morning dew, like a moonbeam you left a sign. I saw the trail on a mountain dew, and I asked myself, what do I do? Love, touch me gently, like a morning dew. Let's stay true to loving too, as angels do. We are two for true. Gently I seized you, tenderly I kissed you. Mildly we speak love, turning wild, mild. I was not born wild, but I've not done wild in a while. It's been a long while. I was alone, wild. Chocolate skin, your skin. Smooth like buttermilk, smooth like touching silk. So you make my liver quiver. Let's define each other and quiver. Angel eyes, decipher the brain. That makes it royal. We are mortals. Love is immortal. In your kingdom I will age. In your kingdom I will lust. What will it take? Take all my best. On your breast I shall rest. Lost, not lost, just lost in your world. In the night of a blazing coal, how the story is told on the balcony of gold. Love, give me a ride into your heart. Love, give me a ride into your love. Sunsetting tales, like the half of a yellow sun. Feel it, beauty, juicy, tipsy, juicy. It is poetry. Your astonishing smiles, rhythm of dark temptations, fantasies of naked desires, pure romance of fairies. I come softly, touching, mending, broken, bleeding, hidden, heart, with the beauty, juicy, feel it, tipsy, you see. It is love and poetry, pearls and brown eyes, whispering voice of crispy night, golden month of winter days, gone with the wind, gone with the rain. My hazy laugh left me in our dreams, flowers and dreams, cherry and cream, scented room, queen of Rome, sex and groom, burning candles, dear poetry. Many a coffee morning is past, sitting by my window pane, scribbling words in pain, hoping that every day again you may come, and love I may regain. I quest, I search for sunshine in the rain. This is my voice, it's legendary. I wrote me poems to say I am sorry. I wait in pain, I wait for glory. Avia will tell me her own story. Goodbye, childhood. Farewell, August. So long, summer. Love is gone, baby. Baby Kim Pascareni, I love you pieces. Baby Kim Pascareni. Bubbling with you, bubbling in your champagne glass, your curvy champagne glass. Gliding, smiling, groomsmen groomsing. Colorful union, red, pink, purple, and cockroach browning. Balloons and ribbons. Smile and let your tears fall, baby. Touch albasa, swampy-eyed love. Beautiful, charming, alluring. Muna kanshi, kamar kori. Time and season of love. Dinner, cocktail, wine, chicken wings. Give me chicken breast. Ga chokali ga. Say muchitari. Like the first drag of smoke by burned offering incense loving deity. I inhale the freshness of your love. In setting suns, in appearing moons, and in dawning days. Like whiskey, like vodka, like new bodies in steaming saunas. Baby Kim Pascareni, love you pieces. Baby Kim Pascareni. with lightning in your eyes and warm laughter. I freaking love you. Damn, I love you. Take these demonic flowers. Naturally, they get idom malaika. Every day was poetry, raw verses and passion true. Cause here we die here. Love, a death sentence. We burn here. Love, an invisible inferno. We are ablaze here. Life is beautiful and I adore you. Scarlet. Baby Kim Pascareni. Love you pieces. Baby Kim Pascareni. Mariante was the name that she bears. My sunset love to Israel. Mariante, gently she cares. Silently with no fears. She, despite the eyes of royal gaze, she will burn teeth and subtle smile. Mariante don't go round. Mary go round. She fashioned in soft skin, neither caramel nor almond, but chocolate in darkened bread. Father, mother, behold thy son is found. Baby Kim Pascareni. Love you pieces. Baby Kim Pascareni. But my uncle said I lost my life. How can I lose what he never gave me? Like Dead Sea is dead. How? We came from unsolved mystery, heading to unknown destiny, and we still give testimony. We all wondering, like I've been wondering what Cobham, Stevie Wonder, and Blind Boys of Alabama have in common. Are they wonders of our time? Or they are all blacks? If you cannot answer that question, stop using your eyes. We was led astray by our own imaginations, like a cursed bird by incantations. Life in the wood was dark, the light of my brain was seized. I stood between beginning and the end, buried in the grave of my grief. I raised my soul to triumph over mortals, cause I am mortal. I reveal my knowledge to the world and the beauty of cosmos descend on me. Now I'm dropping words like fire rain, for those that go so drain brain. For tiny time they rain. I store the truth in the band of my brain, the one, the choosing one. I held wrong hostage for peace to be free like birds. See, our government is savage. They hate truth like garbage. System in this my maze, looting above average, sincerity below average. GP is 0.1, this case is spilled over. We've carried it over and over again. I'll say it over again. Our money, our rights. In the House of Reps, are they our rapists? The house must be a sin city, living by laws. What happened to our right and wrong? Man is made a slave. Intelligence of a free man is slain. I was born solitude, not far from destitute. With the sinful hands, the voice of Thor welcomes me. Am I a frenemy or enemy of the state? I don't have enemies, but enemies have me. Everything I touch was collapsing. I start touching my enemies and laughing. Truth is stronger than heresy, and I'm the one teaching it tactics. In and out of time, we are forced to smile and start. Our heart is wild, wild at heart. I call on divine that breath is breath in me, and I capture time in words. He walked the sleeping forest, and I reveal the nakedness of nature. From ancient truth, we evolve from void. Writing symbols and signs, I was involved. I hear all the languages in the world, but I don't understand English. If the truth shall set us free, I was never a captive. If there's no life after death, why is dead CC? I was writing and writing. They asked me if I drink. I say yes. They called me sinner. Little did they know we all drink water. They say you smoke. I was like, yeah, I used to smoke fish. My soul from poetic dynasty lined of story. By the river of Babylon, my spirit penned down my story in reverse. Because the best things of life are not things, but they are free, and so is death. Transfiguration is the miracle of a poet in a grey day. What is the language of your tears? I sat in the solitude of my thoughts. My eyes is filled with brine. Why? He who walks in the Lord's vineyard shall eat from its fruit. We toil in the land of our own government, and we still starve, calling ourselves starve. We starve our souls with songs like Lonely. In the world crowded with beautiful people, that brother must be an alien. With my feet in the sun, I felt Mother Earth. I raised my head to the sky like a drinking cock, and I spread my hands across the space. I'm connected to heavens. You don't have to wonder about wonders no more. I don't have to wonder about wonders no more, because we are all miracle. I saw him on my stage thinking to mute, and truth invited me for a tea. Like nothing in this universe of sun and waters is ours. Like nothing in this universe of sun and waters is ours. But vanity. Vanity fears for blacks of black world and black Mother Earth. We came first in black and white, black and blue. That blackberry on Halle Berry's pupils. I am standing here black. Black brothers and sisters, we might not be seen or recognized, but we are the black roots. Not even black death can murder. It's set my black heart beating, the black and black violence. Where is the black love of Anakwana, Enagajia, Kedu, Ndewo, Ekrele? Let it flow like the black current and watch over us like the black goddess. Black brothers and sisters, I am the ease of black eye pain when the black trouble hits. I am the black Mariah when you were signed as a convict. Record your black armor on a blackboard and I welcome you to eternity of century. I bring the shadow of forgotten ancestors. They can only help but they cannot join us. Black is beautiful. Take control of your destiny. Word of Malcolm X. Black Panther Party. Black Revolution. Black Redemption. What makes us smile is our black past. Black and beautiful. Black is powerful. Black and beautiful. We all be blacks. Let's watch out for each. Blacks, cause I am burning inside, silent like the lamb, calm way of lamb. Fate has written the mystery of misery. That 3 sunrise and 3 sunset is not 6. That 4 man can never be 4 men. And this you shall see. Stigmata in the realm of pain. This you imagine. Shadow in the realm of life. New beginning has woken up, humble child wake up. This word's your hero, will take away your sorrow. Your burden is light, light of the world. Will happen in the past, remember me. To dwell in the future, discover me. Rejected by luxury, I am, with words for my enemies. Is to conceptualize in their will, metamorphosize. Let these words fill you, the normal void reached you, the far and lost, unwritten, none undying peace for the Lord's gods. 19 reality, 9 life of a prophesies being in one of the 9 planet Earth. After 9 months from the north is not you, I am, I was, roses in a thong, I rose, obstinately. My trials and tribulations, I faced in education, I long for emancipation of me, but the road was harder, we have to try harder. 1 step to the top, way of ladder. I stay midnight waiting for comet to make my wishes. I was not 360 degrees. I was far from my ease. Some dis-ease. Is it from the east? Question as my heart beats never ceased. Thinking I'll be seized by death at 6. I was trembling and shaking like Shakespeare. My ugly was manifesting. I was a smoking fella. 2 sniffing G's. Players, but all never pays. I am paying the price times double. Don't be a slave to a dirty life. It's not a deity to be worshipped. Life is a way home. Don't say sin, for we will die soon. I kept thinking from moon to noon how to reconcile living and yet to die. As I dug my brain, I found a fossil of poetry and a scroll mummified with truth hidden, written in Aramaic. Evolve your thinking. Evoke the power from the nature. Listen to the cry of knowledge covered in a secret book. Beneath the earth, be an archaeologist and search. If it's on another planet, be an astronaut astray. If it lies in the depth of the sea, be a sea diver and see. It has worth. It's worth it. What has worth is worth paying for. The wise man's eyes are in his head, says the wise king. If it's not mercy, it's nemesis. I speak with outrage. This is new age. Be the change you want to see in the world, Mahatma Gandhi. Be with the wise, for evil be to him who evil thinks. I grieve to see a future in endless doom, in endless pain, and I am burning inside, silent like the lamb, 'cause where it all started. Peace from its origin, original peace. We saw it happen before it began, and we sang song of endless love, collecting, reminiscing, renaissance, good and bad memories waiting for sun to slip, so we can bring back the spirit of those who have lost in a lost world. We gather, making circle, forming ring, fellowship of the ring, round the flame, it's home where we come from. Tales about moonlight at night, by the fireside. We the predecessors predicting success, telling stories of heroes, legends and legacies. During soul harvest we bury kings and queens, crowning necks of kings for posterity. Share with elders and kings men kingdom. Grey, some with silver hair. There's wisdom in age, our golden age. Men, visit home where you come from. Remember the village market where it all started, as we trade by barter from cowries to shillings, exchange and service. See young women with wrappers round their chest, chatting and gisting, walking and talking, marking the next market day. That day, remember the rivers, as it flows we play, swimming, fishing, smiling. From those who sat on stone and washed, boys would shot without shed. That's how it started. Sound of gong by the town crier, the cockcrow at dawn, the early morning smoke, our subways with no traffic, hunters checking traps, collecting fruits and greens, bringing home infested woods, firewoods from the woods, our warriors who wrestle with the wind, our home, our good luck charm. Friends and four from neighboring villages. Masquerade, dancing, song, drinking, men, toasting, axing, chasing, girls with beads around their hips. It's time. Look at the village schools and clinic dilapidating in bad shape. Let's come and bridge the gap, bridging gap with open heart from only those who are young, good at heart. Though some are wise, and some are otherwise, but being sons of soil, let's sow seed and sing songs and poems to save souls. In case without faith, the voice of people is the voice of God. The voice of nature is the voice of poets. Visit origin and listen to the story of Musa. He said it was a quiet night down the block and we was broke. I pulled out 9 and another 9, but that was 99 and my swap was 100. I keep it. My goons all hands on the trigger, with hands right on Kalashika. Just done another fresh lady like Karashika. If she end, Ka wo ruwa, bring me water, Ka rope maybe. That was the hour I saw my father's target home, with aged wheel and drunk vision. My mother was in a yellow-green cab packed down the road. Pretty maybe, trying to give her crack for a crack, she cracked her head daily. My sister was clubbing, it was not maybe. That night was too Goliath to me. I had to be David. My fate was 14 days, it was too weak. Just me and my China swing, broken hope, now it's not ready. But I was neck deep on the street. Turtleneck, my hood is crazy, I was wearing polo. Police trying to rain and operate. I was wearing G-Shocks, all looking good. Nike shoes, but it was a silent night. That night we jack it and run it. Life is Joe Cole about me Fendi. 18 I do it for my hood girl Brandy. She covered it with nice double A snakes and dairy milkshake. Wendy is willing. Mona chilling. Fresh like cookie lion wearing chinchillas. I lie on the sofa and I mixing gender feelings. Come out mixed feelings. Maza some coca mona killing. With extra cash, mustache, a chicken ceiling. We don't early to bed. Chicken. Natasha and Jemima, they be calling. But Mercy is here, we be balling. Tasaji Simbaka, the bomb shot. Sipping drop in shisha, so now puffing. Aisha A is my second bottle. Incense burning, Arabian flavor. I scope and I feel her. Scopophilia. Then we keep it there. Wikipedia. What happened in Vegas is a sin city. I've seen a lot of what it is. Life is up, I'm having sun shower. Array bombs the sun and I buy gone to dirty life, but it's pulling me back, vacuum cleaner. Checking all my lines, dog, you can't cross me. My lines are costly, cause stretch mark is free. Producer X, okay, why not to feel him? Producer X, okay, why not to feel him? Lines all arranged, line array, 18 ciphers in D. Cipher, what else? I've got too much lines now, which you get on wire. You want Decipher on Decipher? It's like massacre. Living the slums to Abuja. Living massacre. This is slaying, not a murder. Young Kaza, you can't trade work with me. Nachinaka, Nachinasa, Nachisaa, Kamar Nachisaa. From just to the east. In Nachinaza, I paid my dues well. Now I'm paying Zaka. In just a short while. It's not Zachariah. I wrote me short stories. Brother Zachariah. I spit this 8 bars, taste slim head, candy no shady. I got my poet forces, Zamu Tadasiya, way Utadasuya. Poets are grilling, words don't marinate. So I remember December, the month of birth, the hour to come home. The time is come. And mommy started screaming and pushing. And mommy was screaming and pushing. At the seclusion of women, Zenana, fenced with Kirana, dear mommy was screaming and pushing. And the last push, deliver. A child is born. Same hour in the Middle East, a rabbi reciting the Kaddish. Life is given, life is taken. Victory and poetry. Raven on the cockatoo, white pigeon on the other tree. This life is uncanny, it's never free. Coming from the womb, heading to the cemetery. Alive in the blood mixed with water. Cleanses purity from sin and warm water. Revealed to the earth and wrapped like the last Torah. Offered to the wise one, Kahuna. To read the stars and the mystery behind his birth, like Kabbalah. A child in a piece of white cloth. A child in peace with universe. Ahimsa, burning incense. Then the angel sings, and the evil chant. Who will take the child? And the voice from heaven's calling. Alana, Alana, my child, my child. And the baby replied in kind with a cry, what is hands of your mother will lead your father, light of the father will see you through nirvana. Hafiz, Mullah, Bad, God, Send, Allah, through reincarnation and the incantations, initiation and the renunciation of birth, voices in the blood, faces in Yashma, words, live immortal inheritance, and daddy couldn't carry his cross. Mommy lineage was cursed. A child is born with a sign of Celtic cross. Alas, alas, she watched me grow. A seed on another ground she saw. The glory ahead she saw. Taught me that the tongue that blesses never curses, the spirit and all the forces, there's God in all his faces. And if it's true, I heard the voice calling, Alana, Alana, my child, where is the father, where is the father? Labatani, Labatani, nay, mommy, dry your tears, let your heart not troubles you. He's gone for so long, he will return, oh we will return. Teach yourself to be a good father and a son. Kiss me on my forehead, dress me in a coat of many colors, write your poems and the 3 words men will follow. Life is not deep, it's just shallow. Only if you learn to walk in the light, not shadows. Only if you learn to walk on your words, not water. Because this redemption is a life with wings, remission of sin. Though I am yet to see my end of misery and unfinished, but still my lane. My path with pain is real, my trail. It's not what I did in those days, but what I failed to do today that tells. Feel redemption pause. Listen to rhapsody about me, philosophical breathing, words of reality out of fantasy I speak, cause I was written on the tablet of Zion, giving redemption words for the world, to stand, drow, play, slave, slain, see. Tribulation and storm is come to new word author. From the masters I was stressed, we've been trade and slaves, living harder to move farther with sins of the fathers. Free yourself from evil, deceiver. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Redemption song comes redemption word. For I call on Almighty I. Before I slumber with the sun, take away my sorrow before tomorrow. Bizarre nightmares, devastating earthquake, funerals and tears, satanic verses and verse, sign of evil yet to come. Daughters of New Dawn, sons of hope, women of tears and men of passion and greed, let redemption words engulf you, for we are not beyond. We age, reign, root, and fade like dog's tongue. We shadows and dust, unto dust return to tomb. Death is free, thou free than leave to slave. Free is free, get one for free, and be smiling, free one, free man, with freedom. Educate your ignorance with redemption words. Is a God of hope, is a fruit of slaves. Redemption song, I serve you all for one for all, not to fall, but growing tall, to be strong, raised in our simple black ways. We glorify our glorious glory days, making history from black freedom age, freedom fighters, our forefathers, under the brilliant moon of the midnight month. Nightmares can unravel, why unholy has some power. Before my days be no more, I keep these words beside the Father's throne with honor. Voices of herds, men with horses, sex and races will soon be the past faces, but I'll still remember Arminna. Arminna, your name he called. Here is the Azar poems. Arminna and the Azar poems, with an accent of my friend Hassan. Do you remember? Do you remember? That boy with a quiet eye across the room, that loner in a crowded room, an urchin in a story of rum, in selfhood his struggle to bloom, in your fantasy of jumping the broom, too timid to say hi, too gentle to rest his eyes, with feelings refrained and words confined. He is a tender crush, with emotions rush out of this poem like a night of a prom. That boy with a morning eye like gazelle, that boy, the friend of Tanzel and Lorette, fear, the shading of black, care, love affairs, all good, Lafia, Gaike Farah, Kamar, Lady Farara, with golden tooth. Behind you he sat in a tall boss. Your hair he smells, like cinnamon and burned beans, but he couldn't cast any spell. That moment gone stale, his feelings like a magic beans. all night grew again. He wrote your palms in sweet memories with the serpent smiles. Arminna, here is the other forms. Arminna, and the other forms. Do you remember? Do you remember? Night in a twinkle flirt. On a balcony it was 8:30. Fries and crunches was almost late. He looked at the sky, bright like a fancy eye. In calm his face, shy, he sighed. With a shaky voice he said, with you I want to be a father, and you a pretty mother. April, poetry, rain and sun, we will name our daughter. Suda, what poetry has collected together. Let's know one, Judas. Poetry will take us to Nirvana. Buddha. But Arminna, that boy with quiet eyes was me. And here is the other forms. Arminna. So I fell in love with a girl named Nana. Nana served me her sweet love in a calabash full of pretty smiles, confessions and good manners. Because a wise man once told me that the only way to die is to love truly, so I die 1,000 times and over. Seasons of love is allowed. Desire dissolve and evaporate into the belly of the sky and rain like a daisica. Love, a fickle companion. Nana replaces her rosary with a chain, listening to Lady Gaga and 2 Chainz. She's stuck in a high heel, but I said, Nana, you don't change. With a subtle voice, I told her the story of a dog and a cheetah. But love falls apart, desire could not hold. So many dramas as poetry unfold. The hard cold that kept us warm now turned cold. She turned to ooh, say now bold when I picked her fold. Where's all this coming from? She must be hiding a stranger in a kingdom. The wise man once told me that riches never keep women and penury never chases them. It's true they don't know what they want. Or could it be that we're not meant to be? Or is it a fiction that two becomes one? Or is it slowly it will come to be? Nana has a screened vision. She's seen me, she's seen another guy. She has 2 jobs. She's doing me, she's doing another guy. She is for us. This guy was her ex. She solved unfaithfulness and found X. It's correct. Dogs goes back to its vomit. It's not a competition. It's an X factor. Who will be next? Nana about mission and anything she feels for me. I saw it coming when I felt her living. I got epiphany in a drifted feelings. The river runs dry and the fishes are dying. The woman in her died when she started white lying. But I don't want her calling or funny crying. Because a wise man once told me that let the birds fly. If it doesn't come back, it'll be shot by a hunter. If a queen wanders far from the kingdom, she get raped. Don't ponder. When it rains, it pours, and sometimes lightning and thunder. But the rain will shine again, and I'll still remain handsome and pray as a cheetah. Because a wise man once told me, "Wei ba ama Amaria Duka." Say de amate Kishia. So I got her rose. Hello, rose. Roses love sunshine. Violet love dew. Angels in heaven knows that I love you. So I pledged to Nigeria and poetry to be faithful, loyal prince of words. I came a heavenly servant. I'm not civil with words. I am not a civil servant. The age of naivety is gone. I come 1908 words, my year of nativity, to dwell in infinity. Icon. I grew up burning inside like the fire of old heaven. I never get weak like 7 days. We must be redeemed before we will be called winners. This place is not redeemed. I kept vigil without the heavens. Don't put trust in things that are not divinely given. Life is given, I will call it rat race. I speak the truth in alien tongue, it's not madness. He set the table before me and slave me my frenemies. They not enemies, they just fond of me. So I learned to give alms to the needy. Don't give alms to the greedy. Don't give alms to the nasty. Don't give amnesty. Bring back the book, bring quality institutions, or take these constitutions. Do not die for the country that cannot die for you. Die for the country that you are. We came from afar, from epoch and dark ages. Let's live false religions and dark faces. Back into the wild like greater churches. These are words wireless. Don't call me a dog, cause I can hear Arabic writing. Poets are words natives. We speak the truth and build our own pinnacle. Though our culture's gone digital, says the oracle. I migrate my knowledge into the new world order and order of sending rituals, drumming conga. Like mixing gin and juice, call me genius. Words are morphing for us. My words are Morpheus. Nature speaks to me, I don't need more lectures, it's obvious. Poetry is always on top, all in water. That's what I alter. Essence and freedom. Essence is freedom. On a revolutionary altar, I can read symbols and signs. I don't need to get signed on a record and label me deal. I'm not a property. I'm just a prince of words. You just have to listen properly. I stand on words camouflage. I'm not a fake force. Decipher is a cosmic force. Decipher makes the evil fall. I am poet one, food for all. My poetry has mass and we commune mass communication. Each one, rich one. Each one, teach one. Don't miss this education. It must be televised. If you do otherwise, is otherwise. If you do otherwise, is otherwise. If you are a patriot, protect the life of all citizens, head this crisis. I'm not the one speaking to you. Get your PVC. Get your PVC. Words have mercy. Words have mercy. Words have mercy. Antashiwasa.